Bad lady. The light red, and you have to wait. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? How are you? How are you, YouTube? How are you? Welcome to another one of my live. I haven't been on here in a while, so I am coming to you today again, and I would like to talk about. I know I haven't been on here in a minute. I didn't come on here yesterday. I didn't come on here yesterday all day. I haven't been on here all morning, but I am here today, and I got a new camera holder. I'm going to see how long it's going to last for. And it's just above my mirror, so nobody don't tell me that I'm looking in the camera, okay? That's where my camera, the phone is mounted below my camera, so. And I noticed that I'm a driver that very frequently look in my rear view mirror. So it might look like I'm looking at the camera, but I'm actually not. Anyways, guys, let's talk about it. So, guys, I have seen something on the media in the past 2 to 3 days where this gentleman said that he got deported to Jamaica wrongfully. He said that he's not a Jamaican citizen and he was never born in Jamaica, but he got deported to Jamaica. So, welcome to the live. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and press all to be notified. So, I've been seeing this story, and I've heard a lot of stories. And normally, I don't talk about the immigration stuff because I just can't bother. But I hear this very interesting story. I've been hearing it, I've seen it in the Gleaner and all that stuff, Jamaica Gleaner and all that stuff, and I just didn't pay attention to it. But then I see it on my good friend Mix Up Boss show, and I said, let me listen to, his point of the story and whatever, whatever. So this gentleman said that um, he said he was born in the US. Um, He said, well, I think he said he lived in California, but I heard someone say that he said that he's from New Jersey. So I didn't really listen to his full story because I'm not going to lie, it sounds crazy. And, it sounds, as much as it might sound crazy to us, in this administration that we are currently in, I don't think anything is impossible when it comes to deportation or immigration or whatever. Like, when I hear a story, anything that happens right now, I don't really, I don't really question it, right? I feel like my heart just skipped a beat a while ago. I don't really question things when I see or hear stuff. You know what I mean? Because I feel like with our current president, he's liable to just do anything he wants to do. And please, guys, please like the video as you come in. So, this 60-year-old man said that he was deported to Jamaica. He says that he was never born in Jamaica. He doesn't know Jamaica, none of that stuff, never been there. He said that he was in ICE custody for 23 months. He said that they can only hold you in ICE custody for 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 2 years. So he said like they had to like release him the 23 months or something like that. So he was saying like all these months, or over a year, 23 months, they've been trying to obtain his birth certificate or whatever, and they couldn't find it. And then according to him, all of a sudden, they find his birth certificate. I don't know. I don't know. That's what he says. And as much as this might sound far fetched from most people, I'm not going to say that it's not true. You know why I'm going to say, you know why I'm not going to say it's not true, guys? Well, for many years, we have immigrants that come from different countries and come here to have kids, right? And I'm an immigrant. But for instance, you'll have people that say they come here illegal or whatever, or even people that live here that don't have kids in a hospital, right? And say they decide to have kids at home. You have lots of parents who have decided to have home births. And if you're not born in a hospital, right, then it's your, I don't know how that thing works, but I'm going to assume if you're not born into a hospital where automatically you would have to go and register the child, right? I mean, not you have to go register. No, the hospital come and register the child. When you're in a hospital and you have a baby, they send like around the next day, like a day after, or even 2 days later, they'll send in the person that does the birth certificate, and you, the mother, will fill out the appropriate whatever. So you'll fill out your name, and you'll fill out the child's name, and you cannot put the father's name on there if the father is not present. As far as I remember, you cannot put the father's name on there. I think the father has to be present. If you're married, the father, your husband's name automatically goes on the birth certificate, even if the father does not sign the birth certificate once you're married. So even if the child is not for the father that you're married to, the husband is legally. If you name, actually, as far as I've heard, if the child is as far as I've heard, once you're married, that child is legally your husband's child. That's what I heard, child. Yes, honey, that's what I heard. So if you're married to somebody and you're going to have a child for somebody, yeah, you can take your husband to court for just child custody or something like that. Anyways, that's beside the point. What I'm really trying to say is I don't disbelieve. I say I don't believe this man. Furthermore, when I look at his cheekbones and his head bones and all that stuff, he doesn't even have the cheekbones, neck bones, head bones of a Jamaican. He really doesn't really look like a Jamaican. But sometimes I have this spin, so I really don't know. But I don't think it's impossible that he is not an American citizen. And in this administration right now, I have heard of stories where people were deported to different countries that they were not born in. I've heard that. I've heard of of ICE locking up people that did not have, like, lock them up and ask questions later. I have heard of that. And I've heard of it from people who it actually hear happen to. I've heard of it on the media and from the people who it actually happens to. Um, it's really crazy that something like that can happen, but it happens. Um, yeah, but this gentleman said he was never born in Jamaica. He's not from Jamaica. I believe he said he's from California, but somebody said that he said he's from New Jersey. And because I don't remember, because I wasn't really listening to him really when he was talking, because I was just like, whatever, I don't know. I don't even have the time for this mess because it's just been so much stuff happening. So I didn't really even bother to look at it. But listen, I hear people stating that this administration is even deporting people to Panama that are not from Panama. So if if he was, it's not impossible that this man was deported to Jamaica even though he's not from Jamaica. It's like with this administration is like deport them now once they're criminal and ask questions later. We don't care. As long as you're a criminal and you can't provide certain documents, we'll figure that out later. If you can figure out how to come back, then so be it. And then, like, I was also thinking about something. I was thinking about something when I heard this story. I said, what if his parents are possibly from Jamaica then? Or, yeah, like, what if his parents are from Jamaica? And what if his parents actually, like his mother actually did have him in America somewhere? What if it was a home pregnancy? Like, what if it was something like that? And, like, it was never registered. So what if he had some kind of a, yeah, like, what if, I'm just trying to figure out where did the connections come from? And he haven't said that. I don't know if he know his mother. I don't know if she's alive. I I didn't listen to the full story, like I said, because I was like, whatever. But other people listened to it, and I didn't hear them say anything about that. All the people are asking about is how come he have not reached out to his family and said, bring me my birth paper, or bring me this and bring me that. And I don't even think it's that easy. Like, okay, I don't even think it's that easy in America for somebody else other than you to go and get your birth paper. I don't really remember. I don't know if somebody else, I think it has to be your mother. What if his mother is not alive? I don't know. This man is 60 years old, which means that his mother could be somewhere between 75 and 80 years old. What if his mother died? Being that he was his parents' child and he was away, you never know if he was gone for 2 years. Maybe his mother got stressed out and died, 75, 80. She might not be alive. I mean, she probably not even strong enough to go and fetch his birth paper for him at the birth records office. Like I said, I don't know how easy it is in Jamaica. In Jamaica, you probably can have anybody go get as far as I remember, I think it would have to be your legal guardian, and the legal guardian has to provide a birth certificate. As far as I remember, guys, that's how I remember it, but maybe I'm wrong. I know you can have your birth certificate mailed to you. I don't know if he had access to doing that while he was in the prison. But okay, say he had access to doing that by himself while he was in the prison, where yes, you can have your birth certificate mailed to you. Yes, you can. I think it's like 30 something dollars or something like that. But it will take longer than if you were supposed to go pick it up yourself. If you go to the office to go pick it up, it will be a shorter time. I think you get it the same day. Is it the same day? I don't remember. Jesus, I don't even remember if it's the same day you get it. I believe it's the same day. I believe it's the same day you get the birth certificate when you go to the birth records place. I believe the same day, but I believe your parents have to go and get it. I think that's how it is, as far as I remember. Um, what is going on the freeway, guys? I was hoping that you guys would be able to see the traffic and all that stuff, but I know my camera might be a little blurry. I don't know. Maybe we can. Oh Lord Jesus! I don't even know if you guys can see. I don't look. It looks blurry to me now, and I don't want you guys to not be able to see properly. I don't know. And I just got this thing today. I don't know if you guys can see. I would love to show you the traffic and what's going on. Oh, I don't want the camera drop down, And it's the first I'm using the camera. I would love for you guys to see what's going on with the traffic out here. But like I said, it's the first I'm getting it. And I want to make sure I don't press the mute button. The train is passing. The The train is passing. The train is passing, running and thing. Anyways, make we go and talk. Yeah, I don't know. And just say, okay, let's continue. Say for instance, his mother was dead and all this thing, and he didn't have a mother to go get his stuff for him and all that stuff. I, don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about this situation. What if he did not get a birth certificate? And in America, guys, if there are any Jamaicans or foreigners on here watching, listening to my voice right now, in America, most kids don't even have their birth certificates. You don't really need birth certificates to do anything. Let me see what you need a birth certificate to do in America. So once I get my children, once you get your children birth certificate when they're born, the only thing you need it for is to go obtain their. Let me see. So if I need a passport, I would need the birth certificate. And when the child goes to school, you need a birth certificate. In your adult life, you don't really need a birth certificate in America. So it's not something that an adult would really have on hand. As an adult, you really just need if anything that's important, like getting a job or any of that stuff, you would only need your ID, your driver's license, and your social security number. For most businesses opening bank accounts and stuff like that. Oh, sorry guys, my nose are itching me. I have allergy. And I dig me, I dig out my nose. I have allergy and my nose itching me. For most business or whatever in America, you do not need a birth certificate. You just need a birth certificate for your passport and school when you're going to school. Um, you don't even need it for college, as far as I remember. You don't need a birth certificate for college. So an adult, you don't really need it. So yeah, so maybe this man did not have access to a birth certificate prior to being locked up. And maybe he didn't have anyone to go and obtain his birth certificate for him, because if he was 60 years old or 58 years old when he was locked up, so to speak, he his parents would be very old at that time. You understand what I'm saying, guys? Yeah. So all I'm saying is, I don't think it's far fetched that his parents. Oh, the Wi-Fi turn off. Hold on. Your Wi-Fi turn off. I don't think it's far fetched. Um, I don't think. Hold on, Nikita. I don't think it's far fetched. Hold on, guys. I gotta check out my Wi-Fi real quick. Yeah, I don't think it's far fetched. I can just imagine that many people could be in this predicament when it comes to stuff like that. I can just imagine that a lot of people might be in predicament like this when it comes. Nikita, stop it. I hope this airplane mode thing is not on, and I hope that's not why it's not turning on. But like I said, a lot of people are deported. Have been deported according to them to different countries here, to different countries that they're not even from. I've heard stories like this, and so not because it happened to somebody in Jamaica, we're going to say it didn't. It's not. Every time we hear something that happened to someone, um, we say it's not true because you want water. It has never happened like that. We hear people say that all the time. We have to realize and come to the realization that a lot of new things Jesus Christ, the damn mute button was pressed. This is what happens, you know. I get a damn phone call. I have to touch the freaking thing, and then oh man, I'm sorry, God, guys. This is what happens when I get a phone call. My daughter called me, and I touch the phone to answer the phone call, and I end up on mute. And I don't know that I'm on mute. And Jesus, it's mute. Thank you, bro, Shaka. My daughter, you know, your kids call you, you never know, you know, and it's like anytime my kids call me, it's like me just always get panicky. And she's a big girl, she's an adult, but you get panicky when they call. So she called me and she calling me to ask me if we have any garlic powder or onion powder. I said, I think we have both. And she said, well, I think there's one missing, but I don't know which one last. I don't know. So every time I get a phone call, it messes up my life, and I try to fix it. But when I realize my hand touched the mute button. However, guys, I'm just saying, I really believe, I actually believe him I just believe it, that he is a born American. I don't believe he was born in Jamaica. I think he was born in America. Um, I believe he was born in America. His facial structure don't really even look like a Jamaican to me. Maybe I'm wrong. The only thing that would the only thing that could give him his Jamaican card is the fact that he wants to come to Jamaica to open up a church. Money making business, start a church. It's criminal. His criminal mind is right there. His criminal mind did not fully leave him. And still have that criminal personality. Still have that criminal personality. Hello, Jay. Hello, Levi. I like you too. Glendora, Cleveland. Hey, Angela. Yeah, if he's truly an American, because I don't know. I'm just saying I believe him. If he's truly an American, that he can get someone to help him. So, sign his necessary paperwork so he can go back to the United States. As well as he might just love Jamaica. He might love in Jamaica and love to just call Jamaica home. Because really and truly, as much as we are in America and I love America, I love Jamaica too. Jesus. Oh, my mother loved Jamaica. She did not want to be in America. My mother used to live in Canada. She got married in Canada. My mother got married in Canada. Um, my mother got married in Canada, and wanted to live in married to my dad and moved back to Jamaica. Um, and she never wanted to live in America. She had the opportunity to live in America and move back. So maybe he loved Jamaica, not hearing oh Angela bless you. I hope say all this time me I talk the phone they can sit on mute like I'm most mad. If me ever talk all this time, my whole story all this time, and my phone by mute, me go ball. What me say me go do? Me go ball. I'm back.
talk about the 60-year-old immigration. The 60-year-old man get deported at Jamaica and man port in the family all this time. I don't know some of them must dead though. They that must dead. Me not lie. Anyways, guys, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live now because the backside. If this live, if this live was ever unmute all this time, I don't know when will I do. Every time I do something fun, something they know me, I have to make sure I check it. Jesus Christ, this not gonna be, this not gonna nice. And then, God, we do over this story all over again. Anyways, guys, me I got any live in a coming and if this something need to mute all this time, I never mad. I got just go ahead and any live. I'll come back, guys. Later, love you know. And thank you, bro, Shaka, Angela, and everybody else that was on here for your support. All right, guys. I hope this thing was not mute all this time. Later, thanks. Bye.